Hello, and welcome back. So, I'm here to continue my playthrough of Skyrim. And if you remember the last time, I sort of ran around, got myself in trouble with the authorities, the authorities. Um, and I'm sort of realizing now it's kind of getting me off the track of what I really wanted to do with this playthrough, which is at least get to the point where we're meeting the Greybeards and then making a decision at that point what if I wanted to continue this playthrough or not. I might actually, after I get to the Greybeards, I might actually go ahead and start up a new playthrough on this. And the reason being is that even though this is a fantastically sneaky character and all, it's not the most effective for a faster playthrough through some of the stuff where you've got a lot more direct combat and that sort of thing. So in this playthrough, we're going to work on getting to at least meet the Greybeards and see if we can connect with that. And so for that, because I'm going to be going back out into the wilds of Skyrim, I'm going to take with me a companion.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Oh, what does that? I am a Thane. What does this mean?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
What does High Hrothgar
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
So we're going to go ahead and take Lydia with us. She's a nice sort of tanky companion, and she is sworn to carry our burdens. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to work on my stealth skill, but I'm not going to really focus on trying to steal everybody's arrows.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Breeze Hall. We should talk to the steward, offering the key.
In part because it's very easy to get sidetracked with that sort of thing.
Can you be my mother?
Actually, with the DLC that I have that gives us orphans, yes, I could be. So.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Are you in trouble? Is that why you're hiding like that?
No, this is just a fast way to increase our sneak. So something that I was thinking about, and which is really weird, you know, if you're still watching this, like if I actually have viewers at this point, thank you for one. That's kind of impressive. That, but you know, 16 or so videos in, I still don't have a name for this channel. Which, if you're watching this, like, right, obviously I've come up with a name and uploaded these, but at this point, I still haven't. So, something to sort of reflect on, maybe. So, one of the next big choices that you want to make in Skyrim is whether you want to do fast travel or not. And so, fast travel, you know, as it says, makes things faster. This is where I'm going. Up here. High Hrothgar. And there's a couple of routes that I can take to do this. There's the northern route, which will take us through the Balthalium Towers, and I'm probably totally mispronouncing that. Or there's like a way that you can kind of bypass it by coming up here. It's really hard to make out. There's a very faint trail along here. So that's one route. There's a southern route which takes us past the ruins of Helgen. Past the ruins of Helgen, and takes us past Orphan Rock, which is where the quest for the Nettlebane would take us. Now, you know, again, fast travel or no fast travel, it's all your own choice. I actually sometimes like just running through, oddly enough. So, either way, or in this way, or in my case, sneaking through. And you can fast travel from any outdoor place. I so rarely use fast travel anymore. I've gotten so used to doing everything by land or by grabbing a cart. And if you do the cart travel, some people like to do just pure either over land, horses, or carts. One of the reasons why I like still going over land is because there's always these flowers and often butterflies and everything else to pick. So it's a great excuse to pick up potion making ingredients. So, but some people prefer to do a no fast travel playthrough because they feel it adds to immersion. Speaking of butterflies, so now the butterfly catching game of, let's see, yep, I got it. Jumping around, running around back and forth, trying to catch butterflies. Like the kitty I am, right? Some people feel like doing no fast travel adds to immersion in their experience, and the carts being built into the game as a method of fast travel, you know, supports that.
Come dragon or giant will be ready.
I will say that that is definitely probably an advantage of using a mouse on this. Is that the looking and aiming? Where did you go? Looking and aiming are much better. Oh look, it's a put it into the ground. So it must be interesting, because this is my 17th video at this point, right? And I still haven't uploaded these. I've been trying to think, like... And I guess the reason being is that since I'm gonna... At this point, since obviously I've uploaded them frequently enough that, you know, it's made watching these somewhat interesting. That I'm not sure how frequently I want to upload these, and gasp, oh my gosh, like, I'm not playing this every day. There have been times that during this whole process I've gone a few weeks without playing any. Either just sidetracked with life or playing other games, things like that. But then at the same time, I realized that by not uploading these quite as frequently, I'm missing kind of a chance to get some engagement in with my community.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Yes, yes. I will say that with this edition, so there's certain things that, like the guards and such like that, often would say in like earlier editions that sort of became the staples of jokes about Skyrim or referencing Skyrim. Such as, I used to be an adventurer till I took an arrow to the knee. These guards would say that almost all the time. And now with the newer editions, they don't say that nearly as often. To the point that I feel like it's for people who may be coming into Skyrim for the first time. Am I going the right way? You might be coming into Skyrim for the first time. They may not understand just how the cultural relevance of things like you know, taking an arrow to the knee, or you know, Lydia saying,
I'm right behind you.
she's saying,
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
so yes.
Lead on.
So I realized that I had made that comment a few times, and for our new players, it's an inside joke that they may not have been exposed to. Well, the humor is that is like, that is, you know, in the original release of Skyrim, that used to be what she would say all the time. Like any time you went to trade, or almost every time. So
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me.
I'm not sure where you're feeling you were particularly grotesque. You looked sort of like a standard model for a Bethesda game. So I guess there's that. So this is again where clairvoyant spells can be of handy. So this is where you can check your quests and that sort of thing. You can select them. They'll show up in markers. Miscellaneous are like these one-time theoretically quests that may lead to other quests as well, or jobs or things like that. You know, you'd think I'd know this path well enough. There is destroyed ruins of Helgens. That's that tower. I believe that's the tower. No, maybe not. There are signs of danger. Because, yeah. But there is a way around this area. If you don't want to go through the gate. Which we will do. Now we're off this way. Now you'll notice that there's all sorts of interesting things, and that's one thing that you can really do with Skyrim is you can kind of go and just find yourself wandering all over the place very easily. I think that's why it has so much sort of replay value is, you know, even the beginning portions. You just find yourself kind of running all over and into all sorts of other experiences. That way is towards Orphan Rock, and question is whether or not I think I can take on the Hag Raven at level 10 with minimal actual combat skills. And, high stealth. Not really the level of evolution that I would like. And honestly, I don't think I can take on the Hag Raven right now. If this were a much more combat-oriented build, I certainly could. If this were so, I think we're going to leave the Hag Raven for now. And we're going to So there is a run button. It does use your stamina, and it's a nice click run too, which is I prefer, especially when you're in dealing with a combat situation, like either running to or from combat. So many snowberries. So this is one of those areas that if you're going to be playing with mods that have things like weather effects, cold effects, which are really popular. You're a hunter. Ah, yes, a disappearing hunter. Jumps onto a horse. No. Yeah. Okay, we're all rabbit. Yeah, this is an area where you kind of want to be a little bit prepared for if you're using weather mods, things like that, because it gets a little chilly. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. No, I think I've got this one. Thanks, though.
Need to be kind of prepared with those mods. We're coming back down off the path. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and save it here. And quit for now. Thank you.